Tonight I'm wearing my Christian Siriano heels. I paired it with this Future Collective olive trouser. I think you can't go wrong with a good staple satin piece. This one is from Zara, even though it's not actual satin. I really love that you can dress it up or down. My glasses are from the brand Air. I love that I can pop these on and instantly it elevates the outfit. My purse is from Manu Atelier. I love the purse, although this lightweight is so hard to maintain. Hey everyone, today is Saturday, April 25th, and there's so much to catch up on. I had a task rabbit come here try to put up this wallpaper. Apparently I got the wrong wallpaper, which I was just following this girl and she did use it for her cabinets, but also the wallpaper said that it, like, you could use it on walls and stuff. He was just like, next time don't get this, basically. So he took hours. I thought it was going to take like 2 hours, but because of the wallpaper, obviously it wasn't good. So last night I went out with Sebastian. I was out till like 12 a.m. and was just downtown and enjoying ourselves and getting to know him a little bit more, which was pretty cool. Sebastian is funny, hilarious. Today I'm supposed to be going for this picnic, guys, and I wanted to get them flowers. We're supposed to be going to White Rock Lake. I wanted to get them flowers, like some pastel tulips. It is currently 1:13. I'm supposed to be there at 3 p.m. I am going to be late. I just have a feeling I'm going to be late. I kind of packed my wagon because I'm also bringing plates and stuff, but boy, am I kind of all over the place. I wanted to do like cute little bouquets, small bouquets for them. I just don't think that I'm going to be able to do it. I'm into a dilemma. I took my camcorder. I bought a new camcorder, right? But I have a MacBook that doesn't have like USB ports. So that means I would have to go get a converter. And I thought my converter that I had for my iPhone would work. But no, it doesn't work for some reason. I think the iPhone can't read the file formats, so also an issue for me. I am bringing this grape salad from Chicken Salad Chick. I don't know if you guys are into that. Chicken Salad Chick, I got put onto it when I was in college, and I didn't even know about it. We didn't have anyone nearby in my hometown, so I literally went. Their grape salad is really good. I love their chicken salads. I always get the Sassy Scotty, so I got that, and it comes with crackers, and I was gonna put it in like this little, the antique plates that I have. So I did that. I was washing the dishes. I made the little sangria while he was doing that, and then I kind of got bored, and I was like, oh my gosh, what am I freaking, like, what am I doing right now? Yes, it's 1:17 and I still want to go to the store. I just know it's going to take like an hour to get there. We pushed the picnic back to 3 because one of the girls is a nurse, so she had just got off work earlier in the day, at 9 a.m. today. I'm like, oh girl, just ripping and running. I wanted to talk about so much, but the task rabbit just throwing me off. I mean, he did what he could do with the resources I gave him. It doesn't look bad, but I also feel like I need a curtain to combat of how it looks. I'll put up pictures of what kind of my vibe I was going for. Wallpaper that I got, it's like plastic, so it breaks. Got it from Home Depot. I'm not saying that makes it any better, but I genuinely thought it was just some good wallpaper. I'm just kind of here. I already know what I'm wearing. I'm just wearing a dress, but a nice time last night. I went to Pilla's Bistro. I had the charred redfish. Sebastian had the lamb neck, and I didn't try it, but it looked really good. I was just trying to stray away from having red meat. Every time I go out, I always have a steak or a red meat. So I tried to switch it up, and the redfish was actually really good. I had the Nashville oysters, and I wanted Sebastian to try them, and he was just like, no. I just feel like I'm eating my boogers. And I was like, what? I've never heard anyone put it that way. But no, that is a perfect description of what oysters are like, which I thought was hilarious. Try it. He was just like, no. That's like, have you tried beef tartare? And I'm not against beef tartare, but I'm also not a fan. Tried it and I just can't get over the idea of raw meat. He didn't try the oysters. The Nashville hot oysters were really good. They were $5 each. I would have had, I think you could do 3 and you'll be good with like the taste. But I feel like if you had maybe like 10 of those, you would just probably feel sick. Because it's obviously, it's fried, it's a lot of batter, and then they put relish on top. Did not try it. Then we had the yellowtail crudo, which was good. I'm so into the yellowtail sashimi ever since one of my people back home put me on. Guys, I looked over and it was so yellowy because I didn't change the settings, so I'm hoping that's better. If not, I sincerely apologize. This is what my face looks like in the natural lighting. I felt like inside the bathroom it did not do it any justice, but here we are. I'm talking to you like I don't have to rush to the store right now, so I'm gonna go do that. Bye-bye. I'll see you in a minute. And it wasn't recording. It got pink and white tulips. I couldn't find a light pink. There are 10 tulips in each bunch, so I have said that I'm going to do 13 tulips for each girl. And I'm looking at a little Pinterest video to see how to do this.
Like, give me one of them. Cause you weren't giving what I was giving.
You glowing.
So many of them.
You gonna be cute now?
You gotta say what you said.
Hey, cutie.
Good morning. It is Sunday, April 26th, and it is currently 9:30 in the morning. I'm just doing my facial routine, you know. I even talked at the picnic, but the picnic was so fun with my girls, Destiny, Crystal, and Shanti. And it was just a really nice vibe. I really enjoyed myself. Setup was so cute. Shanti did such a good job. The plates looked really good with the setup. I was tripping over the tulips for no reason, complimenting me on the tulips, which I feel like I can be my toughest critic. And I really think it comes from the creative point of view of me. You know, when you're just a creative, everything is, it just needs to be just right. Shanti was jumping up and down because she had a vision for the flowers and everything, and she didn't really tell us to bring anything, but I guess she would hope that we brought what she thought we would bring. It really just came all together without her having to tell us what to bring, because she had this basket and then I put like the tulips in it because I thought it would look cute, and she's like, that is the exact vision I had. And I was like, oh, okay, great. Like, I'm glad that worked out. As a planner, you always second guess, like, I wish I had this, I wish I had that, and I missed this, and you know, but I'm glad it came all together. She seemed very, very happy about it. Crystal had to leave early to see the Michael Jackson movie, so she left a little early. We started very late, by the way. So, I mean, Shanti was so adamant in getting her pictures, which I get, girl. You took all your time to really plan all this out. You want to get all the good pictures, and like, it's some memories. It's something that you're going to cherish, you know, forever. And I like to say, even though some people are not in your life for forever or for a long period of time, they're going to be really great memories that you guys share with one another. And that's how I feel about people who are just not as close to me, or we kind of like went our separate ways. There was nothing bad that goes on between us. And little Cece, little me, would be so surprised with me saying this, because when I was younger, I just thought people stopped talking to each other because like they didn't like each other anymore, like they were mad at each other, you know. And I could not grasp the idea or the concept of not talking to anyone when there was never an issue. Like, if there's not an issue, why are we not talking to each other? You know what I'm saying? And then as you get a little bit older, it's like people go their separate ways. They have different interests, they have different lifestyles, their values change, their beliefs change, and that's just life. I really cherish that moment in that time, because I just know that not everyone's going to be in your life for a long period of time. Just because I've had so many groups of friends. I love each chapter of friend groups that I've had. I have no like ill intent, malicious mindset behind all the friends that I've engaged with, or the people that I no longer engage with now. It's just like, wow, I remember when we used to do this and do that, and it's such a bittersweet moment. And just, I don't know, I like cherish those little moments to my heart, and that is definitely going to be a memory of mine that I'm just going to replay over and over. And I actually bought a camcorder. I don't even know if I mentioned this in the vlog, but I bought a camcorder to capture cute little moments, and it's hopefully the footage looks good. I literally need to go to Best Buy because I have an issue. So I have an SD card reader that hooks up to my iPhone. For some reason, my iPhone is not reading the file format of the camcorder, which I guess, you know, iPhone probably just, it's just not a format that it reads. Rightfully so, because camcorder is way outdated. But I need to go to Best Buy to get a cable for micro USB to USB-C so I can import it to my MacBook. So I don't know if I'll keep the clip in, but I had this long blue dress, and it is from Lioness, but I got it off of Depop. The brand is Lioness, but I got it off of Depop. Y'all know I love a good little Depop. And I put on that dress, then I showed my mom because I thought she would be like, oh my gosh, it's so cute, like, you know? And she was just like, where are you going? What I thought she would say in the last video, she said it this time. And she was just like, that you look like you're going to a ball. You're like, the gown is so long, and da-da-da. She's like, I don't think that people are going to wear a long gown like that. And I was like, it doesn't matter. I want to wear it. I want to wear this dress because I already had in mind what I was going to wear. But she was just like, picnics are usually shorter dresses, etc., etc. And I was just like, no, not our picnics. Not this generation of picnics, okay? You guys know the House of CB dresses, just kind of like all the dresses that the girls are wearing. Not this dress, okay? But she was like, you don't have a shorter one? And I was like, I don't have any shorter dresses. But then I thought I had a blue dress, which you guys will see, you see it in the clips, a blue dress. And she was just like, yeah, try that on. So I tried it on, and she was like, yes, that is way better. And I was like, I don't know. But honestly, truthfully, I think I was going to be wearing blue regardless, but all of us looked so well together. It looked so freaking crazy. I loved it. We complimented each other so well. And Shanti was actually going to wear a longer dress, but she didn't end up wearing it because it had a stain. And then Destiny wore this orange dress with made her melanin pop, and Crystal wore a little white piecess, which I was very surprised because all the girls' favorite color, except me, is pink. Well, pink is Shanti's favorite color to buy, but Destiny and Crystal, that's their favorite color. Like, they love a good pink. And I just knew Crystal was going to wear pink, but she did not. So she said she wanted to wear some pants, which I get it. And yeah, the little blue short dress ended up being okay. Until I was pulling my wagon to my car, and my dress, the wind, Texas wind is freaking crazy. It has been freaking crazy. I don't know. I don't think I experienced this last year. But my dress was flying up. And I was in front of my home hoping that no one is seeing these little cheeks, okay? And I just know someone had to be looking at their window. At least one person. If no one was looking out their window, thank you, God. But one person had to be looking out their window, because when I tell you, I was like, like, when I tell you the wind was fighting me in my dress, it wanted to give anyone a show. And there were also cars passing by. So I was like, as I was pulling the wagon, just imagine me in that dress just pulling the wagon. Like, oh my gosh, it was such an I wouldn't say embarrassing moment, but it was just a moment where I was telling my mom, I can't believe you made me change the dress. I can't believe you made me change the dress. I can't believe you made me change the dress. It was a struggle getting the wagon into my car because I had the dress. It wasn't short, but I mean, the wind was fighting me, and it just kept, as I was putting the wagon in my car, the dress just kept doing this the whole time. And I was like, wait. This is gonna be bad. This is gonna be bad. I was trying to like sit in my car and then grab stuff out the wagon and put it in my seat just like this. Like, I'm still a lady. I'm still a classy lady. Okay. But that was a moment that was just like, Ma, why did you make me change the dress? I love the dress. I mean, I bought it for a reason. The girls even said, like, that is your color, which I think pastels just look really nice on my skin tone, especially when I'm kind of like this tan. In the winter, my face gets so light, and I'm like, where's my tan? But anyways, that was that moment. And then also, it was very hot. I don't know why we decided. Well, at first, people were saying 1 to 2, okay? They were saying 1 to 2, which is the peak of the day, I might add. And I was like, 1 to 2? I hope we got a tree nearby. Please, please give me a tree, please. Okay, 1 to 2. And then it went from to 3 because Shanti is a nurse, so she literally got off of work at 9 a.m. that day, you know? And then it became 3:30, and then I was an hour away. So I got there at like 4:30. You know, we didn't have that many flies, which I was very surprised about, that we didn't have flies. I was like, huh. Like, that was the most I've never really seen flies. Then I seen a TikTok, and it was like someone was having, I guess, a pool little gathering. And I guess it was in Houston, because Houston has a lot of love bugs. When I tell you, the love bugs was swarming where they were. And I was like, I think we had a great time compared to them. I think we had a great time. Let me put on my little outfit. I'm just gonna put on my linen pants, my white tee, and wear my sandals, have my feet out, let them breathe, right? Guys, we made it back, so I hope you guys can hear me because the air is blasting right now. I did go to grab my water and the little snacks that I did have. They didn't have the beef broth, so I didn't end up getting that. And I grabbed my little snacks, my Sargento snacks. Let me show you. These little snacks, I love these, okay? Went to a coffee shop and I was like, okay, I'm gonna edit this weekend's vlog, but I left my iPad, which is where I edit at. I just realized I had my whole MacBook. I do have CapCut on my MacBook, and I literally just could have edited on my MacBook. Anyways, while I was doing that, I was kind of thinking about my future and my career, and I just have so much free time on my hands, so I was thinking about applying to a job, and I was like, should I do part-time at like one of these retail stores or something? But then I was like, no, why would I do that? I should do something that either levels up my career. I'm learning, but I'm not really learning. I don't know how to really explain it. I do want to put some clothes in the washing machine, so yeah, I can straighten up a little bit while my MacBook does charge. It's 9 o'clock and I did my little time slot with my mom, but I'm gonna take my shower. I just finished posting a little Instagram post. I thought it was a cute little vibe. I'm trying to get rid of my little dark aesthetic photos because it's about to be springtime. Yes! And I'm excited about the bright colors and the flowers, and I love the wildflowers that Texas has been having, you know, on certain little plots. It's just like really pretty flowers. Thank you guys for watching. Again, my name is Cici Catino. I hope that you love this video and you are subscribed to my channel.